Hello, and welcome to the channel, which is my channel, where I talk about stuff and things. My name is Disco Ninja, and I'm here to talk to you about my favorite game right now, which is Escape from Tarkov. If you have played Escape from Tarkov, then you know why it is so fantastic, because it's the only video game out there that actually provides an inherent fear of death. And Battlestate did a great job of combining realism and fun to make a really realistic first-person shooter that just has infinite replayability. However, like all video games that are out there, it's not without its shortcomings. So welcome to the first episode of a series where I talk about the things that I think could make Escape from Tarkov better and more realistic at the same time, and I'm gonna give you examples in real life with a real gun. Today's episode, we are gonna talk about reloading. Never made a YouTube video before, and I'm a little nervous. I'm forgetting everything I said I was gonna say in the car, and it eats me. So reloading in Escape from Tarkov is pretty intuitive. Where they're following the scheme of realistic shooter, you've got a couple ways you can reload. Example one, you just get out of a firefight, you tap the reload button to top off your mag. You yank the mag out of your gun, put it in your rig, pull a new one out of your rig, put it in your gun, you're good to go, right? But what happens when you're in the middle of a fight and bullets are going everywhere and grenades are exploding and someone's yelling, "Cheeky breaky"? You don't know what to do or which way is up. And so what you have to do is you have to reload as fast as freaking possible. Tarkov implemented a solution called the quick reload. I hate this term, and here's why. I am an untrained civilian. I have no military training. The only understanding I have about guns is airsoft and video games. In Escape from Tarkov, your guy is just, there's no sense of urgency. He just very casually takes the mag out of his gun and throws it on the ground and pulls a new one out and puts it in the gun. And then by that time, the scav has already head-eyed you with 7mm buckshot, and the game's over, and you've lost the raid, and you lost all that cool stuff that you found up in the office. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. So to further help explain my gripes about reloading in general in Escape from Tarkov, I'm gonna use a real-life gun. That's right. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. It's not loaded. So in Escape from Tarkov, whenever you've got a gun, and you're ready to rock and roll, and you're out there, and you're doing the combat and stuff, and all of a sudden you gotta reload, you've got multiple options. You've got option one, a standard reload, which is where you take your mag out of your gun, pull a new one out of your rig, and your gun, and you're back in the fight. But here's my biggest gripe. If you look at this clip right here, you can see that the quick reload is like 1/10 of a second faster. If you're trying to tell me that 1/10 of a second's really gonna make that much of a difference, then you're dumb. You're dumb. And I don't want to hear it. I am untrained, and I can fast reload faster than that guy did. I'm in a gunfight. Pew, 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 pew. Instead of tapping R, though, I'm gonna double tap R. Pew, 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 double tap R. You see how fast that was? I mean, I'm not in the military. I play airsoft. I mean, that's what I do. And you're telling me that me am faster than not me, than that guy up there. I keep punching my microphone. I'm sorry about that. Let's just play them back and forth. We're gonna put them right next to each other. I'm pretty confident I was faster. So here's me and the PMC next to each other. Ready? Double tap R. Do you want to watch it again? Here. Just the PMC this time. Now just me. Trained special operator, private military contractor. Nerdy video gamer wearing a headset. Do you see what I mean? I mean, come on. Another dumb thing about reloading in general is you have to have that spare slot in your rig, because for some reason, if I'm an operator and I shoot and I've got a full rig of ammo and I have to reload, my guy's like, no, there's no spot. I can't put a mag in. There's no spot. Which is stupid, because why couldn't you, like in other video games, and I don't know, real life, why couldn't you just do this? Grab your mag first, swap them out, take your other one out, and put it in. And then you're good to go, right? Like, why can't you? What? Why is there not an option to quiet reload? Because, for example, we're gonna cut that part out. It wasn't very quiet. It was just slower and stupider. Here's my piece about this. They had the general concept, but they didn't quite nail it. And I just showed you with a real life example that me, an untrained person with no military training, was totally able to pull off a quick reload faster than a trained PMC soldier, which is just insane. But the funny thing is, there's already a game that does this perfectly, and that's Insurgency Sandstorm. If you've never played Insurgency Sandstorm, the reloading function works very similarly. Tap R once, you pull the mag out, keep it for later. You double tap R, you fling that mag out and put a new one in for a quick reload. The only difference is Insurgency actually makes it a quick reload. For example, watch this.
Hey! Hey, I'm loading!
There's just so many little things about the reloading that Battlestate did not nail when they nailed so many other things. So anyway, Battlestate, Nikita, I don't know if you guys are ever gonna watch this video. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna watch this video. But the point is, if you guys are hell-bent on creating this amazing game and taking user feedback and putting it into your amazing game and making the game better every single time you wipe every single person's progress, then at the very least, do a couple different things where you can make it feel just a little bit better. For the record, what AK-47 in the world reloads like this? If you look on the side of the thing, if you hit the L key and you look at the side of the thing, there's no finger mag release. How can you just jiggle the thing and the mag comes out? That's not how it works. Look how Insurgency does it again. That's how it should be. That's how it should be every single time. And I'm not even saying that you have to have that at the beginning of the game, like at the beginning of wipe. If you're level 1, sure, maybe you reload like an idiot, super slow, because you're still learning the gun, right? And then as you get that experience going up, you get more of that XP and that reload experience, and your reloading hits like level 10 or whatever the threshold is gonna be. All of a sudden, boom, you're reloading like a freaking operator. So, you know, I'm talking about other games that do these kind of things too, but look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the most recent one that came out. When you play as the character Farah, there's a really cool part in the game where you go into a flashback. Spoiler alert, by the way. Where you go into this flashback and she has to pick up an AK-47. It's like one of her first few times ever actually handling an AK, and so when she goes to reload, like me, because I'm untrained, she like kind of fumbles with the mag and tries to put it in there and gets it. But later on in the game, you can play as Farah, and when she reloads an AK, I mean, homegirl's got it. She's glick, 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 super badass, like John Wick style. So what I'm saying is, Tarkov, you don't have to get rid of the way that you're doing things now, but tweak them and make them better. Because when I have 400 something hours in the game and I've got all these cool guns, but my operator is taking rounds and this dude is reloading the gun like he's trying to show his drill instructor that he knows the proper formation of how to do things, and doesn't have any sense of urgency, doesn't care that he's about to get head-eyed by a scab with a TM pistol. Like, come on, man, just work with me here. So anyway, if you agree with what I said, or you didn't agree with what I said, let me know in the comment section below. If you liked what you saw today, feel free to give me a subscribe, and I'm gonna try to get out new videos weekly, but we'll really see what happens. And last but not least, turn on the notification icon to get notified when I put out the latest videos, and we'll see you next time. In the meantime, good luck on your raids, and watch out for extract campers. Catch you in the next one. Bang, 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 out of ammo. Reloading, magazine. Ah, what the? Ugh.